So tonight we're having the 10th anniversary celebration of Project Truth. So this has been running for 10 years. I actually started in 2013 with monthly street stalls, quickly took on the roadshow vibe, and that first one was 2014 and it's been going ever since. We've trained over 150 team members in that time from all across the UK, Ireland and even far as Malta. Project Truth is a youth initiative of SPUC where we basically just go out on the streets and we chat to passers-by about the pro-life message.
Project Truth has been such an important part of my life. Like I said earlier on, I was far too scared to actually do it at the beginning for obvious reasons, but once you actually get speaking to people and you get their barriers down, a lot of people are more pro-life than they actually let on. So if you're open to an honest conversation, you can really make progress with yourself and with others. It's been really educational for myself, and yeah, I would recommend it to anyone.
I loved it. It was really, I think it was hard in the beginning because I had no idea what I was not getting myself into, but what the experience was going to be, because we had people from obviously the pro-life side and then we had opposition side.
I had been pro-life for a long time, and I've said this to a few people over the years that when I was in sixth year I had quite a kind of transformative experience of seeing what the rhetoric was like surrounding abortion with people my own age, and so I felt that kind of call to action to put my beliefs into practice. So Louise, I'd known her for years, and you know, she's always recruiting and stuff, so she got me involved, and it was so worthwhile because, like I said, it was ideas that I had for years and I'd chatted to with like-minded people, but this was the first time engaging with the public on those ideas and getting to see what people think and feel towards abortion, and it was really positive. I think a few people have said this throughout tonight, and you hear it in general, that if you watch like the news or listen to celebrities and politicians, you imagine that everybody is, you know, pro-choice, but speaking to people in the public, people of Scotland, you actually realise that more people have this respect for human life that you wouldn't know of otherwise. So it was really encouraging.
It's great. I definitely recommend it to anyone thinking about it. It's the epitome of putting your sort of pro-life views into action. So if you're maybe nervous about doing that on your own, it's a great way to do it with other people who've maybe never done it before, some people who've done it, you know, for a couple of years, and just get involved and do it. You know, test yourself, put yourself out there, and you're definitely much braver about talking about it once you've done it. Now I feel like I can have conversations sort of anywhere I am with people talking about pro-life stuff.
Yeah, so I grew up in quite a pro-life family. It was always kind of spoken about, and actually my sister started Project Truth. So when she did the first one, I was kind of intrigued. All these young people came to my house and I got a chance to meet them. So the next year I thought I would try it, and I just loved it. I suppose before I kind of knew I was pro-life, but I certainly wasn't confident speaking about it to my friends or anything like that. So yeah, just that thing of being in a room with other young people who think the same way as you was amazing, and made friends for life through it. So
it was great. It was certainly a lot of fun. You meet a lot of great people. A lot of them are here this evening. It's a very difficult week. It's challenging. It's not a natural thing to do, to walk onto the streets of Dundee or Glasgow or Edinburgh and approach members of the public and ask them their opinion on a very controversial issue. So it certainly gets you out of your comfort zone. But that's a good thing. Getting out of the comfort zone is a good thing. You learn to have confidence in yourself. You learn to understand people, understand how people think, and try to kind of adapt the way that you think toward the way that they think. And you're trying to explain how you've come to your beliefs in a very rational, reasonable way, and you're trying to impart a little bit of that onto them.
It's not only just sort of trying to change the hearts and minds of the people that you encounter at the time, it's also building the confidence of the people who are, you know, participating in the roadshow as well. And you see that's one of my favourite things, is watching these young people maybe a bit shy at the start of the week, and then by the end of the week they're out giving out leaflets, they're, you know, having conversations, and they then can take that into their life after that, whether it's, you know, in a place of study or whether it is you know, just in their life in general.
It's really nice to be back together actually, and it's nice as well because when you're out doing the roadshow in your little groups, you know, everyone gets to know each other really, really well over the course of the week, and then we do stay in touch, but obviously life gets in the way. But it's also nice to have everyone from all of the groups together.
It's so good to see familiar faces from the past, reminisce, and people that you've had like strong formative life experiences with. Like that creates a good bond with people that you can always kind of touch base with them and reconnect quickly.
I made really good friends when I did Project Truth, so me and Jamie have done the Camino de Santiago a couple of months ago. I've seen a couple of them on some of the pilgrimages and around and about, so yeah, it's great. Definitely all keep in touch. We still put things in our group chat, still having a laugh, so yeah, it's a great way to make friends as well. And tonight's been great because you can come back and see everyone and see people who've done it throughout the year, so yeah, really good night.
It's so unique to do Project Truth, so being in a room with loads of people that have done it, it's funny just chatting to people and hearing their experiences, but it's so nice to see that this is the kind of community that Spuck have built, as like young people that want to keep coming back and keep contributing and being a part of this movement. And I think looking around and how many people have made the effort, it just is testament to that, how much work they've put in, so it's really, really great.